Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL Classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to focus on articles. Do you know what articles are and why they are important? Well, let's find out and let's get started. So today's lesson, we will focus on articles. We have the indefinite article, starting with a and an, the definite article, the, no article at all, and a review and challenge quiz. Indefinite articles use a and an. They are used before singular countable nouns when the noun is in general. So remember, indefinite articles a and an are used in general. Words beginning with a consonant, we use a. For example, a tiger, a snake, a parrot, a crocodile. Words beginning with a vowel, we use an elephant, an owl, an alligator. But be careful. What is this? Looks like a horse, huh? This is a unicorn or this is an unicorn? This is a unicorn. Why? Because it has a Y sound. So if it has a Y sound, Y is a consonant. Even though unicorn is spelled with a vowel, it sounds like a consonant because it has a Y sound. If it's a consonant sound, like unicorn, we use a. For example, a eulogy has a Y sound. A once a year occurrence has a W sound. See, once a year occurrence. That means it only happens one time. It's a one-time event. A US state has a consonant sound. It has a Y sound or YOO. A UNICEF flyer has a Y sound. Woo. See, ya, like yellow, UNICEF, okay? So if you notice the long vowels like eulogy, once a year occurrence, US state, and UNICEF, anything with a long vowel sounds like a consonant. So we would use A. If it's a vowel sound, we use an. An FBI agent has an FBI. Okay? I know it's tricky. So remember, just pause and rewind, and you can review this again. Okay? You will get it, I promise. Indefinite articles A is used before a singular noun beginning with a consonant. I know we reviewed this, but we're going to say this some more so you can remember. A cat, a bike. Indefinite articles an is used before a singular noun beginning with a vowel. Remember, it has to sound like a vowel, okay? Now, if it's spelled with a vowel and it's an, it's a short vowel. And elephant, not e, and elephant. And umbrella, okay? Not unicorn. Unicorn is a long U. This is a short U. And umbrella, and elephant. I promise you will get this. Just practice, practice. Now we have the definite article, the. The reason why it's definite is because it's specific or particular. For example, I can see a scooter, so that's general. The scooter is blue. That's specific because it's a blue scooter. See how I said the blue scooter? Or I can see a scooter. A scooter is general. The scooter is blue, or the blue scooter is particular or specific. The reason why it's specific again is because it's blue. Are you starting to get the hang of it? Definite article the is used with unique nouns such as the moon, the sky, the sun, the president. We also use the definite article the before the names of rivers, seas, oceans, mountain ranges, deserts, and groups of islands. So the Amazon is the river, the names of the river. The Atlantic Ocean is the name of an ocean. The Alps is a mountain range. The Sahara is a desert, not a dessert, a desert. And a group of islands is the Canary Islands. Is it starting to make more sense now? We use the definite article the before countries with certain names like states, kingdom, or republic. For example, the United States, the United Kingdom, the Republic of China. See how these are all proper nouns? They are definite or they are specific or particular. Definite articles the are used before the names of musical instruments, such as the flute, the violin. Which instrument do you play? Maybe the piano, maybe the guitar. Getting the hang of it? Those are definite articles using the. We also use the definite article the before nationalities and names of families. For example, the Americans, the British, those are the nationalities, okay? And the names of families, for example, the Smiths, the Jones. So what is your nationality? And what is your name of your family? We use a definite article the used with superlative adjectives. Superlative adjective is tallest, okay? It's an extreme adjective, meaning either the smallest or the biggest or the shortest or the tallest. Mike is the tallest boy in our class, okay? We use the definite article the when we use hotels, pubs, restaurants, cinemas, theaters. For example, the Marriott Hotel, the Regal Stadium Theater. So where do you go to hotels? Which restaurants, which cinemas or theaters? Can you name some? Remember to put the definite article the. We also use the definite article the when the place name contains a phrase, okay? For example, the Statue of Liberty, the Tower of the Americas, okay? So the place contains of. It becomes a phrase, okay? So the Statue of Liberty, the Tower of the Americas, okay? Can you name another phrase with of in front of it? Remember, put the definite article, the, but it has to be a place name. Can you guess some? Put some comments down. Let me know what you think. Use the definite article the before proper nouns. You wouldn't say, this is the Steve. You would say, this is Steve. This is Miss Catherine. What is your name? Use the definite article the with continents, such as North America, countries, such as Asia and Germany, towns, streets, or lakes, such as Main Street or Lake Michigan. Can you name some more? Use the definite article the with names of mountains, islands, city or states, such as Mount Everest, Long Island, New York. Don't use the article the before names of meals or games and sports, such as breakfast, lunch, dinner, tennis, snowboard, or volleyball. So remember, you wouldn't say the New York, just like you wouldn't say the breakfast. You would just say, I went to breakfast. You wouldn't say, I went to the breakfast. You wouldn't say, I went to the New York. You would say, I went to New York. You getting the hang of it? Uh-oh, now we have the review. Remember, pay attention to the review because then we're going to have a challenge quiz. So get ready. Now, remember, articles a, and the. Remember, a and are indefinite articles. Articles the, remember, the is pronounced the. So if you can't remember, it's not the, it's the. Americans say the. We use a and. Remember, we use for objects that are not specific or one of the several things of a similar type, such as I need a phone, okay? It's general. We also use a for when we use it for the first time to introduce an object, such as I saw a movie last night. We also use a or an used as synonyms for the number one. They bought a computer, okay? Which means they bought one computer, okay? We also use a or an used to indicate one of a group. For example, she is a singer, or she is a singer in a group, but she is part of a group. She could also be a soloist. Now we use the definite article the. For example, can you give me the books on the table? Okay, so we use it for specific objects or objects that both the speaker and listener know. So I know the book is on the table and you know the book is on the table. So we have to use the book. But if you didn't know, and say, I'm asking you as a listener, but you don't know the books on the table, you would say, can you give me a book? But if I show you, I would say, give me the book because we both see it and we both know it's there. You getting the hang of it? We also use the definite article the when we use to mention the object again. For example, the movie is based on a real life incident, okay? Because we're talking about it. We also use the definite article the when we use before plural countries, meaning more than one, or other plural regions and bodies of water. For example, the Netherlands, okay, or the United States. You getting the hang of it? It's getting easier. We also use the definite article the, which is used before certain adjectives to give a plural meaning. For example, the rich. It's not you are rich. We are talking about in general because it's more than one, but not general as an article. We are talking about plural meaning of rich. The rich is plural. We wouldn't say the riches, but some people do. That would be up to you. You let me know. Okay. Now, to talk about things in general, we don't use articles. Milk is good for you. Okay. We wouldn't say the milk is good for you. We would say milk is good for you because we're talking about things in general. Now, I know this is tough, so you just kind of have to memorize some of it. Some of it has rules and some of it just kind of comes with practice. We also don't use an article when we want to talk about sports and games. Let's go and play basketball, okay? But if you're watching a particular basketball team, you would say maybe the Knicks, okay? Or another sport, okay? Let's go and play basketball because it talks about sports and games in general, but this is just kind of a rule. Number 3, we wouldn't use articles before the names of countries. Okay, remember this one before, just like we wouldn't say the New York or the United States. Okay, but if we are going to say the UK or the US, okay, then those are exceptions. So we wouldn't say the New York, okay, we would say Japan, France, Italy. We wouldn't say the Japan, the France, the Italy. We wouldn't put an article, okay? Now, if we have United or Kingdom in the names of the countries, then we use the, okay? Because it's kind of plural. So because it's a proper noun in the United part and the United Kingdom or the United States, we use the. These are exceptions. So sometimes the rules are not always the rules. I told you English can be tricky. So that's why I'm giving you these reviews. You can always go back. Remember, you could take a picture or you could write it down. We wouldn't use any articles, a, and, or the, before the name of a language. We wouldn't say we are learning a English or we are learning the English. We would say we are learning English. How about Penn Station? How many people take the railroad? Okay, so we would say the railroad, but when it comes to a railway station or railroad station, we would say, where are you going? Penn Station. Okay, how are you taking it? The railroad. Okay, these are all rules. Number 6, we wouldn't use an article before the names of meals. Remember, we wouldn't say, I'm going to the breakfast or to the dinner. We would just say, I'm going to dinner or I'm going to breakfast. And we wouldn't use an article before a noun plus a number. So the laboratory is in room 6 on the 3rd floor. Because remember, the is specific because it's referencing or talking about the 3rd floor. I know these get tricky. So remember, just pause, write the rules down, but also remember some of the exceptions. Okay, here's our challenge. Quiz. Go. Okay, now you're going to complete the following with either the article, a, and, or the, or no article at all. So you see how there's a dash or a hyphen? That's no article. So are you coming to blank restaurant this evening? What would it be? Let's repeat. Are you coming to blank restaurant this evening? Which is the answer? The restaurant. Did you get it? Congratulations if you did. This can be tricky. So remember to review the reviews. You like that one? Are you coming to the restaurant this evening? Now you're thinking, wait, there's supposed to be no article because I can't say I'm coming to breakfast this evening. Remember, restaurant is particular, okay? It's definite. Definite means particular or specific. There are wildfires at blank national forest in California. There are wildfires at blank national forest in California. What's the answer? There are wildfires at the national forest in California. Did you get it? Congratulations if you did. They go to blank church every Sunday. They go to blank church every Sunday. They go to church every Sunday. So no article. Okay. I went to blank school in New York. I went to blank school in New York. No article. Did you get it? Congratulations if you did. Does anyone recognize this school? It's a William Floyd High School. Do you go to this school? Michael is blank accountant. Now, what does it sound like? And what is it? Michael is blank accountant. An accountant. Remember, short vowel. So it sounds like a vowel. Michael is an accountant. Becca is a nurse at blank hospital. Becca is a nurse at blank hospital. A hospital. Becca is a nurse at a hospital. Becca is blank registered nurse. Becca is blank registered nurse. Becca is a registered nurse. Did you get that one? Okay, get ready for the next one. It's a little tricky. This will be fun. Becca is blank RN. Okay, now what does RN sound like? Now I'm not saying Becca is a registered nurse. RN is just an abbreviation for registered nurse. But if I say Becca is blank RN, what would the article be? An RN. Now it sounds like a vowel. What does it sound like? Like an A sound, R. Becca is an RN. Okay, it's a little soft sound of an A. You know, this was tricky. I had breakfast at blank cafe this morning. I had breakfast at blank cafe this morning. I had breakfast at a cafe this morning. Did you get it? Congratulations if you did. You've been studying so hard. I enjoy blank action movies and films very much. I enjoy blank action movies and films very much. No article. Did you get it? That was tricky. I enjoy blank action movies and films very much. So there's no blank, is I enjoy action movies and films very much. Well done. You were like, whew, I think I got them. Congratulations if you did. Well done. So happy. Well, until next time, leave your comments and let me know what you think and give me any examples of articles and how you are using them in writing. Thank you. Bye.